Well, my channel has reached a pretty significant milestone. Let's get into it. Well, I've joined the 100 Club. I mean, sent this marvellous award from YouTube. We'll unbox that a little bit later. Well, 100,000 subscribers. Who would have thunk it, eh? You know, this channel started about 10 years ago. I remember watching a couple of reviewers on YouTube talking about music, and I thought, I could do that. And it was a role that would incorporate my literary interests and deconstructing lyrics and talking about themes and ideas and all sorts of stuff. And it would also give me an excuse to put my weathered old fizzog on the internet. And the title was somewhat throwaway, really. I thought, what do? I review classic albums. Let's call it Classic Album Review. What a sparkling and creative leap of the imagination that was. But when you start your YouTube channel and your only subscribers are yourself and a dasher named Kevin, you can't envisage a time when you'll actually have 100,000 subscribers. You never think of ever scaling those particular giddy heights. So ultimately the name sticks. The first video I ever did was actually a review of Jethro Tull's Thick as a Brick. Hesitant, bad delivery, poor audio, and just bad technique all round.
Hello and welcome to the first film that I've done in terms of classic album reviews. I'm not exactly a stranger to this. I used to do it on Facebook, but I just thought it might be more interesting to film it, get it on YouTube, maybe earn a few quid as well. Well, the album I want to do today is this masterpiece, Jethro Tull's Thick as a Brick. Released in the spring of 1972.
But from little acorns do mighty oaks grow. Not that I want to upset my legion of aged subscribers by talking about little acorns, but I will say you'll be relieved to know that initial video is no longer on my channel. Thank heavens for that. I have put it on my Patreon, by the way, just to torture those buggers with it, as a kind of a historical artifact, or Exhibit A perhaps. Also, I used to do this intro. Intros are a bad idea to YouTube videos. People just want to get into it. They don't want to fuck about with an intro. But I used to like that scene from that Dylan movie where he's got those cards. So I made a kind of an intro that was a homage to that. And later on, as my coffers began to swell and the subscriber numbers were getting up there, I decided to launch Patreon, my Patreon, which was about a few years ago now. Didn't have a Scooby-Doo what I was doing. I found I was losing Patreons as fast as I was gaining them. I've kind of worked out the recipe now. It tends to be lots and lots of engagement, lots of extra videos, and we do this Zoom call every month where we talk about classic rock and prog and tending our allotments. I subject those buggers to that once a month, by the way. Anyway, shameless plug. If you're not a member of my Patreon, get yourself over there. We're forming a real classic rock community. Well, that's that said. And once the channel started growing, I started doing interviews. The first interview I ever did on this channel was a few years ago, talking to Steve Hackett about his new album, Surrender of Silence.
Yeah, fine, thank you, Barry. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. So, thank you for doing this, by the way, on a fine August morning.
Yes.
Albeit a bit overcast.
It's a bit dull here. Yes, yeah.
The new album, Surrender of Silence, it's out on the 10th of September, if I'm not mistaken. The tour, to use a sporting metaphor, kicks off about that time as well.
Yes.
What a shoddy affair it was. You'll be glad to know that I've upgraded my camera and microphone since then. Anyway, let's look at this award, shall we? Well, it's in a nice, thick black box with YouTube clearly written on the front there, and it reveals a nice bit of foam. We like a bit of foam. Sorry about the rain, by the way. It started pelting it down as soon as I started filming. So we've got a nice bit of foam on there. And we have a card that says, congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honoured to take part in recognising your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. If your award is damaged during shipping or you have any questions, please contact us. Okay. And there's this nice little certificate as well, which says, do you remember your first subscriber? I do. It was a Dachshund named Kevin. Do you remember your 100th? No. Do you remember your 1000th? Chances are that you do. Well, I don't actually, to be honest. And we know you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. Again, I don't really. I should have known. I should know that stuff. I should have looked that up before I did this video. Your fans may have found you while searching YouTube, learned about you through a friend, or maybe you showed up in a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel or your audience stayed, and their numbers increased because of you and the community that you've built. We're proud to honour your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with this Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. We know that you have many stories to share with your community, and we know that your fans can't wait for you to amaze them. Amaze them, do you hear that? Even more with your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next, and we're here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach your 1,000,000th subscriber, we may just write to you and ask, do you remember your 100,000th subscriber? I'm not going to already answer that question. Yours sincerely, Neil Mohan, YouTube CEO. And now the money shot, what you've all come for. And that's the actual plaque itself. Presented to Classic Album Review for passing 100,000 subscribers, YouTube. Bit glary, I suppose. There you go, you can read it there. Isn't that nice? I don't know where I'm going to stick it yet. Answers downstairs. I'll put it somewhere where it's on display, I guess. Anyway, on a more serious note, thank you to all of you for watching this channel over the years. Thank you for helping it grow and helping it to continue to grow. We've now got about 102,000 subscribers, so we're still building. Anyway, I'll just say thank you and leave you with my closing salvo, which is, hope you're well, staying safe, and of course that you keep listening.